Hey guys, I would like to thank you because the last video I did on this was kind of my most popular video on this channel so far. So for that I would like to make a part 2 about this. Frankly, there's a lot more that meets the eye at first when it comes to Toneden or just in general Spotify promotion. Using Facebook for the advertisements can be quite challenging, and there's been times where I tried using it and it just didn't go right. So how about we get right into this. This setup right now is kind of scuffed, but I'm gonna move you guys to the screen real quick so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So ever since last video, the strategy has worked pretty well. I think I got up to about 100 something followers. I got my Spotify to look good. We're gonna go through the basic things that you need to make sure your Spotify is and has, and you've heard this many times, but let's just go over it real quick. You need to put down an artist pick. The fact that your page will be divided like this makes it look a lot more professional. The simple matter of the fact is that people do care about looks before they listen to something. Think about it, when you go to the grocery store, you not only look at the price, but you look at the appearance of something, right? Make sure you have playlists of yourself that you made and that you feature with, at least in one of the playlists, your own names in that. This is kind of similar to search engine optimizing. If you have a playlist with your own music in it and other people's music in it and your name on the playlist, and it kind of gets a little bit of traction, what will happen is that Spotify will notice, okay, maybe we can relate this artist, me, together with the other people featured on the playlist. And that is kind of a sneaky thing to do, and it only works in the late game, but starting doing that early will make a difference. I would also recommend having a playlist with all of your releases on there. I recently made one, I've yet to make it show up on here. And to make it show up on there, you simply go all the way up the top, edit your profile, and all the way down, it will show you your artist playlist. Here you can see I have this one. I just have to show up there where you edit, you choose your playlist. If you can't find it, I'm pretty sure you can copy paste the link of your own playlist on there as well, which is what I had to do for some of these. Again, just make sure you have an artist pick. That's something you can control. And of course, this is assuming you have a nice looking banner. You can use it for a really high definition picture, but you can see for me, I had a really low quality square picture. So I kind of worked with that on purpose. I added a lot of noise to that on Photoshop, higher contrast, and now, in my opinion, it looks kind of rad. When you go to your about section, I don't have many pictures that I'm proud of, but I don't care. I want to show the world who I am in case they're wondering. So I have a gallery of pictures of myself. There's so many people that have such great talent but no face, and that's fine. That's fine. Optimally, you don't want to be seen everywhere, but there's a lot more validity to your music, to your sound, to everything when there's a face to it. Have your links. I don't have a Wikipedia page, and it only allows you to do Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Wikipedia. But you can do these three, or at least your Instagram. You don't have to worry about being discovered on playlists. That will come naturally at some point. It doesn't really make a difference to your validity. Now when it comes to your monthly listeners, there's not much you can do about that, of course. These are people who retain to your music. I have not released any new music recently, so I am very happy with this number. Also, I would like to say nice, because that is... Now, like I said, these followers, that has really been because of Toneden and because of a successful campaign. A lot of it also has come through the way my page looks. If I tell my friends or random people I just meet about my page, they look at it and instantly they see a big follow button. If this looked like crap, there's just a lower mental choice. There's just a lower mental capacity for... I can't get the right words, but you know what I mean. It's less likely for someone to press the button if it doesn't look pretty. That's basically everything from the Spotify side. You need to make sure that's all in control, and I haven't talked about that last time. Going to Toneden, I split my campaign up into two because I was really experimenting with it. This increase is like insane. And if we look at the actual Spotify artists, so this is since 2015, and well, that's the best I can do to show that. And when I started using Toneden was right around here. Look how insane that is. Before this, I would have many days with just 0 to 1 plays. There would be some times where I would tell my friends to listen to my songs, and that's where those spikes come from. It's just a group of people streaming my songs a bunch. Here, I believe, is when I had my song Big Shot come out, which people just quite liked. And here's where the Toneden campaign started. You see, people started following, and then they started getting their music recommended, my music recommended, and there you go. And the thing is, yeah, there's large spikes, but it kind of retains for a while. Listeners-wise, you can kind of see a similar pattern. A couple listeners, and ever since then, it's kind of been solid. So it's really good as a kickstart, I suppose. You should use Toneden as a kickstart. I really love Toneden. It just becomes quite expensive after the trial. But so make the most out of the trial, enjoy it. You can see here are all of my campaigns so far, and even the Toneden uses Facebook, so that's why you can see the Toneden things here. Now for my Matrix campaign, which was the song that I released not so long ago called Matrix, it really didn't do that well. So here I spent 2,000 rupees, which I think equates to about $22 US, something like that. So you can see for about, $22, I've reached 72,000 people. The advertisements chose by themselves to focus around Facebook. It had not much chance to go on Instagram, and you can see only 1,000 people saw the ad on Instagram. And only 2 of those actually clicked on the link. Now you can see here, 2,000 people clicked on this link, but something didn't go right, clearly, because let's look at the song again. The song in all time has 81 plays. Now, likely, Toneden has a better link system in which people get a really clear and nice way through to get to Spotify. It is either that or my market optimization is really bad. I would recommend, if you're starting out, since you don't have to pay anything for it, go and try out Toneden. If it works really well for you, search up how to use this Facebook ad campaign stuff, and then you can go on from there. I hope this was helpful. I know I don't know much clearly about Facebook itself, but I can tell you Toneden has been much more successful for a lower price. Getting people converted to your fans is gonna be insanely difficult, which is why you should first think about getting your music and your art out there.